freedom of speech is deleted when you cease to use the freedom to speak. The education system is not about education, it's about indoctrination, it's a programming system. The media is a programming system, and the people running the media, working in the media, called journalists, are themselves programmed. It's programmed minds programming other minds. Teachers program minds programming other minds, generation after generation. It's a self-perpetuating system where the blind literally lead the blind in terms of perception. But you change your self-identity. It's all you need to do, in my experience. Instead of identifying with the human labels, which pull you in the five senses, which pull your self-identity in the five senses, and your perceptions in the five senses, instead of saying, I am Bill driving the bus, I am Ethel on the checkout, I am Mary down the call center, you say that they are labels for an experience that my consciousness, eternal, infinite state of awareness is having. That's the I. And what happens is, as you expand your self-identity from little me to big me, by definition, you are expanding your awareness by expanding your self-identity out into the field of consciousness, which is beyond this world and thus beyond the manipulation of this world. And suddenly you can see the manipulation of this world in ways you couldn't see before. It's what happened to me in 1990, 91. Suddenly the world looked a completely different place. Why? Because I'd gone from there to there with an explosion that opened my mind and led me into massive ridicule for a while. But the ridicule set me free because it set me free of the fear of what other people think. And that's the prison that most people live in, the fear of what other people think. And once you take that on board, and most people do, you are no longer you. You are what you think, want you to be. So you become them. And what's that doing? Giving your power away yet again. We should be expressing and celebrating our uniqueness, because although we are all part of one seamless consciousness, we are a unique expression of it. We are the sum total of our experience and what it has given to us. Thus, we are unique and part of a unity. And so celebrating your uniqueness, refusing to have your uniqueness suppressed by authority or peer pressure, is to celebrate uniqueness as well as celebrating that we're all part of an infinite whole. And once we realize we're all part of an infinite whole, what are we competing with each other for? Why do people get up in the morning to get more and more money when it would take 100 lifetimes to spend what they've already got, when other people are struggling? Why are we competing with each other? Why aren't we loving each other? Why aren't we looking after each other and looking out for each other? Why do we see each other as different because we have a different color skin? If we were on the moon and we had different color spacesuits, would we be arguing over the color of our spacesuit? No, we wouldn't. What is the body? It's a vehicle for consciousness to experience this reality. That's all it is. But once you get into five sense perception and five sense seeing the world through the five senses, you get pulled into a five sense phenomenon, which is the body. You get pulled into body consciousness. Now you become aware of someone's body. You're different to me. Yeah, but it's a different spacesuit, mate. I am you, you are me. We're different, unique expressions of the same consciousness. And you see that from here. But from here, you can focus on the body. And so you have all these fault lines to divide and rule on race and religion and all this shite, which when you therefore see it, the whole basis of cult control of humanity is to isolate us in the five senses and to put us in five sense body, mind awareness. That's once they've done that, they got you.